Hey guys, Brian with Cajun Cardboard coming at you from the great state of Louisiana. Today, I am going to do a little tutorial for you guys. You guys know I'm a big fan of PWCC. I keep all of my valuable cards there. I like to use the vault to move cards in and out of my collection. It's allowed me to kind of get in and out of cards a lot easier than, the way I traditionally did it for 4 or 5 years before I discovered the vault, before I had the nuts to send my cards over there. I used to, pull a card out of a cabinet, list it, send it, whatever, list it on eBay, deal with returns, deal with messages, deal with offers, all that stuff. I finally got to the point where I was just like, the hell with it. It's much easier if I just, number one, I need to get all this crap out of here somewhere safer than my gun safe in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. When the market boomed, the collection became a little bit more valuable, and it was just making me a little bit uncomfortable having all that stuff in my possession. So out with the cards, started using the vault. God, I'm guessing, man, this was pre-COVID for sure. Maybe 2019, something like that, like before the last big boom. And then, PWCC's kind of grown, and I've kind of become more and more acclimated with it. It's kind of a part of the way that I collect now. It's obviously the way that I share my cards with you on mail days. It's the way that I like to buy cards. Honestly, I like to buy cards in the PWCC Weekly Auction. I don't sell all my cards on the PWCC Weekly Auction because I don't think there's enough eyeballs yet. It just depends. There are certain cards that I'm fine listing in the weekly auction. Some cards I'm not quite there yet, but it's growing on me. It's definitely a more viable option to sell cards today. Yeah, I think the last one was weekly auction number 40. Than it was weekly auction number 2 or 3, right? Because I tried it and I was like, damn, I got crushed. I was like, I'm going to have to sit this one out. I'm going to wait a little bit. So we're 40 weeks into, these PWCC weekly auction. Then, of course, they have the premiere every month. I'm here today to talk to you guys about how to create a shipment. I've obviously had my vault open forever. So I'm literally just going to screen share, pull up the website, and show you how to create a submission. I don't think I'm sharing anything confidential. If there is something confidential, I'll just, I guess, edit it out or black it out, or hopefully I can figure out how to do that. Again, I'm not an IT wizard here, but I'm going to switch you guys over. As you can see, like their main page here says all authenticated cards worth 50 or more. Sorry, let me go back to that. Are now free for life. And so free insurance, free security, free imaging, free portfolio, free for life. The beauty about the PWCC Vault is you can list your cards on the PWCC Fixed Marketplace, which is sort of like a smaller, scaled down version of eBay, fixed price, or buy it now. You can list them on the weekly auctions that we talked about. Those run for 10 days from Thursday, and then they end on this next Sunday evening, 10 days later, and then they have extended bidding. We can talk some more about that on another video. Or if it's a big time card and you think it's worth, maybe 15 grand or something like that, you probably want to list that. Or maybe not. You might want to prefer the weekly auction because sometimes $15,000, $20,000 cards get lost in premier auctions. But the premier auction is another option. Here's the other deal. If you've got a card sitting in your PWCC vault, I've had people say, well, I don't want to put them in my vault because what if I want to sell the card on eBay? I'm like, well, you take the pictures from the vault and you list it on eBay and you sell it. And then when someone buys it, they pay you on eBay the way they ordinarily would. But instead of you putting the card into a package, preparing it, sliding it between a cardboard sandwich and mailing it in a bubble mailer, you just go create a shipment on PWCC and PWCC will ship it straight from your vault to whoever bought your card. I've done it a lot of times. It's no different than having the card in your possession. In fact, it's easier because PWCC ships it. They ship it insured. They ship it with a tracking number. You don't have to carry all the bubble wrap. You don't have to carry all the little bubble mailers, the cardboard, the bags, and all that stuff. Now, I still have all that crap because I do sell some stuff on eBay as well, but no difference. If I decided I wanted to get out of who's somebody that's crazy hot right now, let's say Anthony Simons. If I wanted to get out of an Anthony Simons card that I've got sitting in my vault, I could take those pictures, post it, list it on eBay. When it's purchased and paid for, I ship it straight from PWCC to, I print out I use the eBay mailing address. So, that's what the vault does for me. There's no downside to the vault other than I can't touchy-feely, right? So, and I know it's hard for a lot of collectors to get past. And if you're one of those people who has to have your cards in your hand and that's where you derive the joy from collecting, then the vault is definitely not for you. As long as you feel safe with those cards in your house and they're protected and all that. But for me, the joy is chasing the cards, obtaining the cards, completing the mission, organizing the cards, sharing pictures of the cards. You guys know what I do this for, right? I like to get them, chase them, try to find them, organize them, set chase, look for pairings, look for trios. The vault lets me do that. And if I wanted to share a picture on Instagram, you know, I can go into my vault and search Michael Jordan scoring kings and pull up all my scoring kings, create a link, boom, share that link with whoever I want to, with all the pictures, digital images, front and back. So that's why I personally love the vault. All right, enough hyping the vault. What I'm doing right now is I want to do a tutorial for you guys where I create a submission. So I'm going to go up here. That's my vault address. Everybody's got a unique vault address. When I buy a card on Instagram, if I buy Dame Lillard Fireworks 2014 PSA 10 on eBay, I have it shipped straight to my vault. If I buy a raw card that I want to get in my possession and I want to clean it and submit it to PSA and hope for a PSA 10, which I'll never get, I have it shipped to my house. And so on eBay, remember, you have primary and you have alternative, and you can switch your address depending on where you want the card shipped. But I have my slabs that I want to keep in my collection sent straight to my vault. So there's my vault address. Look at me. I'm going to scroll all the way down here. Oh, sorry, my vault address is behind my face. But I scroll down here to submissions, and I'm going to click it. And then I'm going to go to create a submission. And where are your assets coming from? I am shipping my assets, right? You could also select a third party shipping your assets or whatever. What assets are you submitting? I am submitting, no, I'm not submitting raw. No, I'm not submitting comics. No, I'm not submitting baseball bats or shoes. No, I'm not submitting wax. I am submitting authenticated trading cards and small slabbed assets. Am I submitting them? And here's the beauty of it, right? If I just had cards I wanted to sell, like today I'm doing a submission of a lot, like 100, probably 150 Michael Jordan PSA 8s, and about, well, I should say about 120 PSA 8s and about 30 PSA 10s. I want to put them in my vault because I've decided, I don't know if I've talked about this on the channel yet, I've decided to start a secondary Michael Jordan PC with PSA 8s only, so I can buy cheaper cards more often because I like the process of buying cards. I've told you this. I am shipping cards to hold in my vault. That's it. I'm not trying to sell them. But if I wanted to ship a card to put directly into the weekly auction, I click this button. It's free. If I wanted to send it to Premier, same thing. But they say $25,000 or more is the recommended value. I was off on that. My apologies. So if your card's worth $25,000, you want to get it sent right straight to the PWCC Premier, you know, for next month, November, send it right there. Vault archival fee. Assets valued at $50 or more are free. Assets valued at less than $50 or $3 an item. Ho hum, who cares? I don't really give a damn. So I am sending all of these PSA 8s. And so I'm going to click that. I am sending to the vault /fixed marketplace, meaning if you wanted to, you could just click the button and transition them to where they are available in the fixed marketplace. It doesn't take them out of your vault. They still show in your search and with all your other cards that are not on the fixed price marketplace. So I'm not shipping, a third party is not shipping my assets, and my PWCC vault, okay, yeah, I'm not moving cards. This is a submission where I am sending cards from my possession here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana to Tigard, Oregon into my vault to hold, not to sell. How many items are in this submission? I should have counted these, and I didn't. I've already got them all packed up. It's a pain in the ass. And it's going to take 2 boxes. I thought I could fit them in one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to do 2 submissions. I'm going to do 2 separate boxes. I probably could do 2 boxes in one submission, but I'm not going to do it. I am going to say, I'm guessing there was probably, let's say 75 in each. So I'm going to say 75 and, oh God, I got to do some math. If it was $100 each, it would be, $7,500. Let's just say it is $3,500. I have no idea. I don't think it's that crucial. And I really should be more precise here. I did not do a good job here, but I'm going to put, Michael. I don't like that. Michael Jordan. They're all PSA 8, PSA 10, or BGS 9.5 slabs. That's all it is. That's all I'm sending. I don't need a promotional code because it's free anyway, unless the card's worth under 50. Some of mine are worth under 50, so I'll deal with that on the side. I confirm that I have read and agreed to the terms of the submission. I have. And I'm going to hit next. And then it gives you little instructions here. I mean, it can't get more user-friendly. I mean, I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. If I can figure it out and do this in a few minutes, you can too. I just wanted to show you how easy it was. So prep it. Well, I wish I was sending that one in, right? That would be nice. Please remove any sticker sleeves or team bags. Don't send them in team bags. They charge a fee to take them out of a team bag, $50 an hour, right? Nobody wants to sit there and take cards out of team bag. Trust me, I just did it with about 180 cards or 150 cards or however many that I should have counted them and I didn't, damn it. But it was a lot. But please remove any stickers, sleeves, and team bags. Any items that arrive with stickers, sleeves, or team bags will incur an additional charge of $50 an hour for unpacking. They don't want to take them out of team bags. It takes up manpower and time. You can submit one or multiple items in a single package as long as they are all the same type of asset as indicated in your submission. Okay, so if you're sending cards, send all cards. Print it. Print this packing slip and remember to include it in the shipment. So before you guys seal up your package with your cards, remember, you need to print this submission sheet and put it in that box, right? I always also make a copy and keep it for myself. So I am gonna go to print packing slip. I'm gonna hit print, which I am not gonna be able to do on this computer. I don't think. Let me try. I've never printed from this computer. Is this gonna work? What is cute PDF writer? What the hell is that? Nope, this is not gonna work. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go back to download. And I'm gonna download this, and then I'm gonna right click, and I am going to do this, and then I'm going to, nope, this is screwing up my video. How do I email this? Nope. Save as. Now I've got it figured out. I'm gonna save it on desktop. PWCC submission packing slip. Boom. Okay, I've got it saved. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna email that to myself on my other computer over here on the other side of the room, and then I'll just send it from there. So I've got that down. Package items in a bubble mailer or a carefully packaged box. I've done all this. I just haven't sealed the box, remember, because I gotta email the packing slip, but then I'm gonna print it out from my other computer, pull it out, put it in the box. A minimum of 2 inches of padding between your cards and the corner of the mailer or box is ideal. Yeah, don't be a dumbass. Address your package to the following. There you go. So you actually get a submission number here. So I'm gonna go ahead and right click this as well. And I'm going to paste this somewhere, somehow. Let me go ahead and just send an email to myself. This is much easier if you, so now I'm sending emails to myself at a computer that's like 8 feet away. I'm gonna paste this, shipment number 1, because I have to do 2 shipments, and I'm gonna send it. Okay, so now I've got that. This would normally be much easier if I was doing this on my desktop, but I don't have screen share on that to show you guys. So there you go. So my submission number here is 480473. I'm gonna hit next. It's complete. That's it. And then you got this this dork right here playing the air guitar on his baseball bat. An email with your packing slip and submission number has been sent, and it's gonna send it to my other computer, obviously. Please add the tracking number for this shipment so PWCC staff can easily monitor and confirm when your submission arrives in-house. If you do not currently have the tracking number, it can be added later in the submission section of your PWCC portal. So then, of course, just like anybody shipping anything, I'm gonna go to FedEx, I'm gonna create a label through my office, print the label, slap the label on there, take that tracking number, cut and paste it, and then add it into this submission that's gonna be saved in my PWCC. Please print and include your packing slip. And that's it. And that's where it's shipping to. And this is where you can add your tracking number, and then you're done and you can go look at it. And so that's how it's done, guys. There's really not much more to that. Sorry about the back and forth stuff. I've got to email myself on that computer so I can print it on my office printer. So there's probably a way for me to obviously connect this computer to the same printer, but I'm so dumb and I don't know anything about IT or any technology or computers or printers or anything like that. So I probably need to get somebody smart in my office to do that. Luckily, I have smart people here that work for me, and they can probably link this computer to that printer. I could probably figure that out too with a little help from YouTube or Google. So anyway, it's that easy, guys. So I'm sending a bunch of Jordan cards up there. Guess what? When those cards get there, that means we're going to have one badass monster mail day. Now, it's not going to be the sexiest mail day ever, but it's going to be probably 2 or 3 mail days of about 50 cards each, and it's a bunch of Jordan PSA 8s. So we'll scroll through it real quick, but I am having so much fun collecting this side Jordan collection in PSA 8 only because the prices are so cheap. Some of the really cool subset cards, even some of the base cards are really cool. Some of the finest base cards, the EX 2000s, there's a bunch of really cool, crazy affordable cards, especially right now in this, down market, where you can buy these Jordan PSA 8s and just have a blast collecting Jordan cards, learning more about collecting Jordan cards, learning more about the 90s sets and insert sets and parallels, and kind of educate yourself. I don't know if those PSA 8s are ever going to be worth a lot of money. Probably not. I don't give a damn. I'm collecting those, so one day, if I do decide to liquidate my high-end Michael Jordan collection, I don't have to give everything away, and I can share these PSA 8s in my PWCC vault and do videos and do posts on Instagram and Facebook and share with friends and make trades and just look at my cards whenever I want to in a database with all 3,000 of them or however many slabs I have over there. So that's it. That's what this video was for. It's a PWCC vault submission tutorial. So hopefully that helped. Again, I'm not the most organized cat around. I did not put any thought. I don't have any notes. I just hit the record button and decided I was going to show you what I'm doing today. So what you just saw, I'm going to rinse and repeat and do it twice because I'm sending 2 submissions up there because I couldn't fit all the cards in one giant box. I mean, the box is huge, but they didn't fit in there because I had to bubble wrap them, keep them all safe. So anyway, that's it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions about how to submit your cards to PWCC, don't ask me. Just go create a vault. It's free, and then ask the PWCC customer service representatives. There's a little chat window. Look, I'm going to show you right now. There's a little chat window down here where if you click that, I'm not joking, somebody jumps right on there and starts answering your questions. It's nuts. Like, I've done it once when I was confused about something or a fee or an invoice or something like that I got one time, and it was like, damn, this really is easy. Normally I don't mess with all that stuff, but it was really, really easy to use that little chat window, and they were on it, man. So 24/7. So pretty cool. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. As always, keep collecting, stay positive in the hobby, and peace.